Hello and welcome to our coverage of the 2019 Ball Hockey World Championships from Košice, Slovakia. We are in the women's part of the tournament where medal rounds are about to begin on the last day of this World Championships. First off, we're gonna take a look at a bronze medal contest between two rivals, Czech Republic and Slovakia. Both teams obviously want to end the tournament on a winning note, and there is no better way to do it than by taking a medal in the last game of the tournament for both squads. It's hard to pick a favorite. Both teams met at the group stage. And Slovakia prevailed in a close contest by a score of 2-1, which effectively cost Czech Republic a spot in the top 3, so they could not battle for the final. It looked like Slovakia would go into the gold medal game, but they were beaten by the USA in the top 3, and then they also lost to Canada yesterday 2-0, so only a third place finish is possible for them from this tournament at best. Same goes for Czech Republic, who was quite disappointed after the group stage. They obviously had higher ambitions. As effectively Czech Republic was defending a gold medal from 2 years ago when they beat USA in the final. USA will appear in the final once again. This time they will go up against Canada. That game will follow this one in Stylarina Košice. And Slovakia finished 4th 2 years ago in Pardubice. They lost to Canada in bronze medal contest, so now they have a chance to make up for it and grab at least a bronze medal. So let's see who is better motivated for this game. Obviously it's tough for a team that does not succeed in the semi-finals, so to say. That would be Slovakia, but Czech Republic had to battle their way also into this game, beating Great Britain, but the difference between the two teams was quite visible in that game as Czechs took it by a large margin. So, the opening face-off and the bronze medal contest just began as Czech Republic dumps it in the zone. It's Barbora Patočková who takes it. Now on the point, a point shot is stopped right in front of Dominika Tabačková in Slovakia's net. But Patočková gets it again. She tried a shot off now. She passes behind the net to Paulina Horálková. Back to Patočková. A good first shift by the Czechs, who immediately pressure Slovakia's net. As Gaborčíková is also battling for it, and now she's got it. And she can clear. She stops. Patočková still on the forecheck. There's now first opportunity for Slovakia, and a good one. And there was a bit of a hold from Kopčíková, but not called as both teams go for a change. For the first time, that looked like a high sticking, but now ball is back in Slovakia zone, and for an icing. As Nina Štorbáková touches it, the youngest member of Team Slovakia, only 15-year-old. Here is the goaltender Dominika Tabačková, who was really disappointed yesterday when Slovakia could not score against Canada, losing 2-0. But Canada definitely looks like a team to beat in this tournament so far, at least in the women's part. Now, the first time spent in the offensive zone by Slovakia, only momentarily though, as Czechs take it away. Denisa Křížová now dumping it in for Aneta Ledlová, who is protecting the ball well along the boards. Back to Křížová in the corner. Defended by Tučáňová. Now on the blue line, or rather on the point, is Kateřina Němcová, but her shot got blocked and she has to try all over again. And the transition by Vendula Přibylová takes the ball into the zone. The blue line and it was played by Kubinová. And now Slovakia clears, and it will be an icing on the last. I thought the referee was pointing the deflection was made, but it was not. So a draw will come back in front of Dominika Tabačková. Members of the Czech bench. And shot the point right after the draw is blocked easily by Dominika Tabačková. She was as well as I mentioned yesterday. But she allowed 2 goals. Canada, obviously, she wanted to stop all the shots, but Canada was the better side in that game. And ultimately prevailed, although they did have a secured spot in the final before the game even started. Let's get back to this bronze medal contest. There's a turnover by the Czech Republic, and a shot is battled. Kateřina Zechovská. Now, Czech Republic into the zone. Kubinová fighting for it. Now, Slovakia clears. And the Czechs are a bit confused as they thought the whistle's been blown. And now they tried a long pass onto the offensive blue line. They control in their own zone. And Zuzana Martinu makes the first pass. She's got Lucia Manhartová deep in the zone. She gives it up for Barbora Patočková, but now Alexandra Gáborčíková takes it. She turns it over to the stick of Barbora Patočková, who's left open in front of the crease. Perhaps a biggest chance by Czech Republic with 4 minutes already gone from period number 1. As Czechs have been a more active side. Now Suráková. She tries a stretch pass. Now racing for it. Slovakia is Paľová. She's battling hard with Petra Hercigová, an assistant captain on Team Czech Republic. Still Slovakia on the ball in the offensive zone. A dump in, saved by Zechovská. Slovakia great on the forecheck once again. Dobošová with Paľová battling for the ball, but they are not successful as the Czechs get it out. They can start to rush the other way momentarily as it is intercepted by the Slovaks. So we're still scoreless, nearly 5 minutes in this bronze medal contest. Czechs had one great chance on a one-timer from in front of the crease, but couldn't bury it. Now Ledlova battling. She got slashed and she's angry with Alžbeta Šulíková. She thought her opponent was holding on to her stick. Now it continues as Slovakia gets back in the offensive zone. Šidlová. She quickly loses it to Lucie Kubinová, who's got some open space now. She shows off some speed. She gets it back. Kaltonková, one of the bigger stars. Check. And now a whistle as the ball is covered by 2 players. in there. And this is the biggest chance so far as Patočková. Okay, great pass by Ledlova, and she fired it just wide of the net of Dominika Tabačková. Czechs win the draw. Battling behind the net is Barbora Patočková now. She's joined by one of her teammates. Patočková protecting the ball. And she turns with it to the middle. She tried a backhander. Goes to the corner. There. Slovakia takes it. Rašková. And only momentarily as another good play by Lucia Manhartová this time. Czechs with a good shift. They still keep it in the zone. She tried to dump it back deep, but couldn't do it as Zaradová has to retreat back into her own zone. Another 17-year-old defenseman. Both squads are quite young. A lot of future ahead of them in their country's jersey. Definitely a lot of potential on both sides. Now, Czech Republic circling in the offensive zone. Ledlova did not get the ball back. Now she does. She turns with it. To pass it to Melissa Křížová, but a good interception by Slovakia. They make a long pass from Surakova, which is chased down by Zaborska, and she stripped off the ball by Czechs defense. Ledlova battling with Letzigo, but now she passes it in transition the other way. As Lucia Kubinova tried to dig her way in front of the net. Another rush by Czech Republic. This time it's dumped on the net, but Tabačková puts it away. Czechs are still deep. They're putting some pressure on Slovakia's net, but so far nothing doing in front of Dominika Tabačková. Slovakia has a chance to clear. Only to the stick of Kristina Kaltonková. Who's battling in the corner. Štorbáková and Surakova. But Teresa Palova was there to help her. Gets it back to Kaltonkova, who is able to protect the ball so well. She showed it off a couple of times already in this game. Now Kaltonkova ends up on the ground, no whistle. Slovakia once again tries to clear, but Novak could not get to it. Maybe now will be the charm for Slovakia as they miss it out of the zone and a dump in, but it's gonna be too long for Tamara Dobošová, who ran hard after it. It went for an icing. So both teams will be able to change their units. We are scoreless here in Stilajna in the first medal game of this tournament. So we are still waiting women's gold medal game and also men's medal rounds. Now a shot from the point is saved by Dominika Tabačková from Zaradová, who fired it on the net. Nova loses the draw and another point shot. This time is blocked. And Pavlina Horálková takes it. Another dump in, this time behind the net. Barbora Patočková, she tried to wrap it around the net. But Dominika Tabačková was sharp in the net, as she has been for the entire first period. Now a couple of rebounds in front of the net. Lucia Manhartová got into the net hard, and I think a penalty is going to be called against Czech Republic. So an early chance for Slovakia is now the Czechs' touch. Petra Hercigová was the one to interrupt, and it looks like it's going to be Lucia Manhartová, the captain of Team Czech Republic, who will go for 2 minutes, perhaps for slashing, as she went really hard after her own rebound. She turned in front of the net and fired it at the net of Dominika Tabačková, but then she slashed at her pads, and that is probably the call by the referee. So a first man advantage for Slovakia as they win the draw and can set up. Gabriela Žitňanská on the point, the first power play. To join her is Petra Pavlíková on the blue line. Pavlíková didn't take the pass. She decided to go past, and a sharp angle shot from Suráková was blocked right in front of Kateřina Zachovská. But a good start to the power play by Slovakia. To set it up all over again behind their own net. Spalova takes it in the zone, but she tried it individually against 3 Czech players. In the end, she was able to earn his own on the power play with another minute and 5 seconds to go. Disadvantage, the dump in is blocked and cleared by Czech Republic as they can go for a change. So the second part of power play not so good for the Slovaks so far. Gabriela Žitňanská takes it from her goalkeeper, but a good forecheck, this time by Patočková. Patočková earning valuable seconds on the penalty kill. She is still back checking Žitňanská. Now she tripped her up. I think it's not going to be called this time, as Czechs are able to clear and even go on the attack. Meta Leglová was there, ready for the bouncing ball. Czechs are great on this penalty kill. Denisa Křížová now in the offensive zone. I remind you, Slovakia is on the power play, but Czechs are very aggressive on the forecheck. Great job by Křížová, who turned from 3 Slovakian players. Now Czech Republic playing at full strength as they have not much problems defending the first power play of Team Slovakia. Manhartová immediately back in the game. She spent the last 2 minutes on the boards, and she gets boarded with. Her head collided with the boards, and it's gonna be a power play the other way. As Kristýna Šimnová should go to the box for this boarding call on Lucie Manhartová. So Šimnová is really unhappy about the call, which is understandable. This is the situation happened before penalty to Šimnová, which was not called. So a first 2-minute advantage for Team Czech Republic, who have perhaps been the better side slightly in the first, but still nothing to show for it on the score sheet. Now Czechs get set up with a minute and 30 seconds to go on this power play. On the point it's Denisa Křížová. She controls. Now back on the wing, Manhartová. Back to the point, but a bad pass to Petra Hercigová, who reaches it with her stick, and she still is able to maintain possession for the Czechs. Now Manhartová passes in front of the net, where Barbora Patočková was waiting for a pass. Now she's screening in front of Tabačková. Good cross crease pass, and now a rebound that is just wide of the net. Only inches off the post. Still Czech Republic, a great power play for them. Now a one-timer by Manhartová is fired just wide. So great opportunities for the Czechs on this power play. Still another 40 seconds to go. Slovakia could not clear. Denisa Křížová back to Manhartová. Manhartová tries the cross the ring pass, and she is able to make it through. Now another snapper. It's blocked. Paulina Horálková lets it go. Still, Czech Republic with pressure. Another good cross pass. This time it's still Manhartova manning the right wing, excuse me, on this power play now. Still Czechs on the ball. Linda Pšibilova as Slovakia is back to full strength. Still pressuring the Czech Republic in the offensive zone. With 1 minute left in period number 1. Now the net is off, but the play is not stopped as Slovakia finally clears. Only for the price of an icing though, but that will not hurt the Slovaks as they really needed to relieve the pressure. The Czech Republic had a couple of great chances on this power play. Maybe the biggest one by Patočková. Maybe kicked the ball a little bit. I'm not sure if it would have counted. There were also some other chances. Now shot directly from the face-off. Altonková. Czechs really want to go into the first intermission with the lead. They are showing it on this shift once again, but now Slovakia can take it the other way. Combination is a good one. The shot is wide, or maybe Zechovská got a piece of it. Now Czech Republic go back the other way. Lucie Kubinova. She's still got another 5 seconds to go. Maybe one shot for Czech Republic. One timer was there, but the pass wasn't a good one to Klára Serošková. Yes, now the first period comes to an end. Yes, we are still scoreless in this bronze medal contest. Slovakia, Czech Republic, 0-0 after 1. Back to Steel Arena Košice for the start of the second period of this bronze medal game in the women's part of the tournament, as Slovakia is tied up with the Czech Republic. After first 15 minutes, Czechs had probably the bigger chances in the first, but they could not score, as Dominika Tabačková is still keeping a clean sheet, as well as her counterpart Kateřina Zechovská. Both are only 20-year-old goalkeepers, but they are handling the situation very well so far in this game. So let's see who comes out on top at the start of the second. Slovakia needs to put some offense in, but instead they turn it over, as Paulina Horálková tested the attention of Dominika Tabačková right away at the start of the second, but now a shot which ends up behind Dominika Tabačková from right circle. It was a screenshot. And an unexpected one at that, as Manhartova fired it into the back of the net. Even she didn't know that it ended up in the net. It's hard to tell how it went through, but it was a seeing eye shot. Very accurate one by Lucia Manhartova, who opens the scoring for Czech Republic as they now take the lead 1-0. So a great start for the Czech Republic here in the second. Still some discussions about the shot. Maybe Slovakia wants the video assistant to check the score, and now the ref is heading to the booth to get it checked out, but from this angle it certainly looked like it found the back of the net. Lucia Manhartova got a little quick shot from behind the defenseman, and it definitely surprised Dominika Tabačková, who was standing up. Now the referees are still discussing some matters in the booth, as Slovakia impatiently waits for the confirmation, and Czech Republic as well. Obviously, the first goal would be huge. But as you can see, the bottle also moved, and that is a clear signal that the ball must have touched the back of the net. As the referee was pointing directly into the goal, and it should count. We'll have to wait a couple more seconds, or maybe it has already been confirmed. Still a lot of conversations going around. Obviously, nobody wants to go down, but that is the case with Slovakia. It looks like maybe also a deflection is being discussed. Whether there was a stick, but I did not see any other stick touching the shot by Lucia Manhartova, and there was also a battle in front of the net. Maybe that is the point of this gathering around the red line, but now it looks like the ball will be dropped once again, with Czech Republic leading Slovakia in this bronze medal game 1-0, and a goal by Czech captain Lucia Manhartova, who showed off her leadership in the first and also here early in the second. So Slovakia trails, and it's time to think about the offense. Tamara Dobošová is running after it. She could not get it as Lisa Křižová turned with it, but she loses possession. Still Dobošová. She's got the ball now. She passes in front. But good work by Czech Republic on defense. They are able to intercept now. They can even start going forward. This will be an icing, as the ball was already behind the red line. It was dumped in. Now a long pass is picked up by Slovakia. Nikola Němčeková in the corner. She is checked by Zuzana Martinu. Now comes help for Slovakia. Emilia Leskovianska, she tried a sharp angle shot. Another point one by Slovakia. Němčeková was there. She ends up on the ground as a whistle is blown, and it looks like a power play for Team Slovakia. Once again, a second opportunity on the man advantage for the Slovaks, as they had one in the first. They could not capitalize, and hooking is going to be a goal. there were two separate situations. But the referee decided that Teresa Palova, a 25-year-old forward, will sit for a deuce to give Slovakia a great opportunity to tie this one up. Obviously, Slovakia needs a goal as soon as possible if they want to go back in this game. Now a one-timer from Kučaňová is blocked. A backhander, probably could not clear though as Kučaňová got it with her glove. Now another dump in the zone. This time it's cleared by Martina Zedníková. Patricia Zulinová chases the ball. Slovakia needs to set up as soon as possible, but they will not do it on this pass as Klária Šerošková intercepted, and even a short-handed opportunity for the Czechs. Once again, they are really aggressive on their penalty kill as well as in the first. Now 5 women battling for it, and the whistle for stoppage. As we take a look at the biggest chance on this power play, but it goes by the way of team who was short-handed, and Klára Šerošková let it go. Dominika Tabačková had to be sharp, even while her teammates are on the power play. So still another minute to go. So far, not much happening in front of Kateřina Zechovská on this power play. Pavlíková, she is doubled by 2 Czech players. So another bad power play on Slovakia's part as they are unable to get the ball in the opposition zone, and they could not complete this long pass either. As even Czech Republic can go on the attack. A turnaround shot this time from Kristina Kaltonková, who was great on the forecheck, earning her way to the ball. She's still fighting hard behind the net. Kristina Kaltonková is still on the ball, even between 2 Slovak women, and another stoppage in play for the second time in on this power play. The Czechs earn the offensive zone face-off. Certainly not a good power play so far for the Slovaks, as Kaltonková gets heads on the back from her teammates. Very great shift, well short-handed. Penalty is now ended as both teams are playing at full strength. So far, Czech penalty kill has dominated in this game. Both power plays, they have been really solid. Now they can start the attack. Barbora Patačková, she turns with it. Now she backhands it deep into the zone. Now it's Patačková. She returns it to Vanessa Halberštátová. She looks for her teammate. But the pass goes all the way back to the Czech zone. As Manhartová, the goal scorer, turns with it, and she is going straight into the offensive zone. Now she gets it back. Manhartová with some open space. She fired a snapshot, which was wide of the net of Dominika Tabačková. But Czech Republic still on the ball after they successfully killed off another penalty. Now it's deflected in front of Tabačková, who had to make the save. Slovakia with a lot of problems right now. Now racing after it was Nikola Nemčeková, but it was icing, so another failed transition by Slovakia. Are their home supporters, obviously want their team to take at least the bronze medal. Offensive zone face-off is won by women in red jerseys as they control. Denisa Křížová, she finds Andula Přibylová in front. Now a break off the other way after a longer period of time, Slovakia can finally at least test the attention of Kateřina Zechovská as Martina Starňová dump the ball to goal of Czech netminder. Oh, is still without much work here in the second as Slovakia did not get anything going in the offensive zone. And even when they win the face-off, they could not set up. Kristina Kaltonkova is running along the boards. She's bulldozing her way through, but now she got it taken away by Vršková, who is battling in the corner. She loses her balance though, and Kaltonkova dumps it in. First one to it is Pavlíková, the Slovak captain. Maybe now Slovakia will put some pressure on Kateřina Zechovská. This will not be an icing, as Petra Hercigová chases it down. Now it gets cleared on the boards, but picked up on a great play by Lucie Kubinova, who can immediately start going up the other way. Kubinova got a pass from Manhartova, but she could not control it. Otherwise, it would have been a grade A scoring chance for Team Czech Republic. Barbora Patočková now with some open space. Misunderstanding in Slovakia's defense as they left Patočková turned with it with a lot of open space in front of her. And, after all, they managed to block the shot. Still, it's Barbora Patočková. Now she finds Pavlína Horálková. Checks on the forecheck. Manhartova gets it. She gets back in front of the net and she scores her second of this game to make it 2-0 Czech Republic. So a bad second period continues for Slovakia as Lucia Manhartova was great on the forecheck once again. As she was anticipating this pass by Anna Suráková. She only took a whack at the ball, but she only passed it to Lucia Manhartova, who immediately turned with it back in front of the net, where she scored against helpless Dominika Tabačková. Definitely she is not at fault for this goal. As Manhartova showed great anticipation and also finishing ability as she made it 2-0 Czech Republic on her second goal. So now definitely time for Slovakia to regroup. Still a lot of time left in this game, but not a lot of offense in the second from the home team. As Kateřina Zechovská practically didn't even have to make a save in the second, other than one easy shot she had no trouble with. So still another 7 minutes to go in the second, and ideally Slovakia would like to at least make it a one-goal game before the second intermission. Slovakia fans still have faith in their team. Still a lot of ball hockey to be played in this bronze medal contest in the women's part of the tournament. South in the Czech zone. It will be dropped once again as players who are not positioned well according to line speed. And so Czech takes it into the zone and on a dump in. It is Kaltonkova who gets it. She's got some open space and she passes in front where a 5-hole. Pavlína Horálková makes it 3-0 Czech Republic. This is a disastrous period so far for the Slovaks, as Czech Republic makes it 3-0 on a goal by Tereza Palová. But all the credit on this goal goes to Kristina Kaltonkova, who found her teammate open in front of the net. Again, not a great defense this time by Martina Rašková, one of the more experienced players on Slovakia's part. She could not stop Czech Republic from scoring. And it looks like a goaltending change in Slovakia's net, as Zuziaková is getting ready to jump into this game. Slovakia needs to change something if they want to compete with Czech Republic. A lot of emotion, obviously. It's a medal game. Slovakia badly wants to take at least third place in their home tournament. As Zuziaková is on her way into the net. So let's see whether this goaltending change can ignite the spark in Slovak players, but so far they've definitely been outplayed by Czech Republic, who is very deserving of their 3-goal lead, and they are still on the ball. Another shot similar to the one on which Manhartová scored the first goal of the game, but this time it goes wide. Just to check the players battling for the ball. Patičková with Lecigova. So Tereza Palová made it a 3-goal game just a couple of seconds ago. Czech now in full control of this game and definitely the favorite to take the bronze right now. Still another 20 minutes to go for Slovakia to make something happen on the other end. This is not the way to do it, as a ball is cleared out of the zone for an icing. A lot of those on Slovakia's side, as they could not generate much offense in front of them. Katarzyna Zechovská so far in the second, if any at all. The 10 minutes has been all Czech Republic so far. 2 goals from Manhartová, 1 from Tereza Palová. And Czechs are still hungry for more. Now Katarzyna Nemcová sends it deep. The zone, Anka Ledlová battling. Nina Štrbáková, now Hajníková comes in there to help her. But a lot of these battles are won by the Czech players, who are having an open shot like this one on the place. Now a bit of a slash, not called, as Denisa Křížová got hurt. Another collision, and this time it looks like it is gonna be a penalty against Slovakia. Last thing they need right now, as Turčáňová has headed to the box. So Slovakia will be short-handed once again, given what problems they've had even when they were on the power play. It's hard to imagine that Czech Republic won't at least be in the zone on this power play and kill off another 2 minutes. Obviously time is on their side right now. They have a comfortable 3-goal cushion. They are on the power play. They try to make the transition, see whether they dump in or a pass. Now a pass, and it gets to the rebound for Barbora Patočková. She had a couple of chances, one bigger than the other, but Barbora Patočková couldn't get it past Daniela Zuziaková, who made her way into this game in style as she stopped a grade A scoring chances by Barbora Patočková, who was left all alone in front of her. Only dump in from sharp angle is covered by Zuziaková, but let's get back to the biggest opportunity on this power play. Patočková would have easily scored on this rebound on a backhander, but she just missed the rebound of her own shot. Daniela Zuziaková, a 34-year-old goalie, much more experienced keeper than Dominika Tabačková. So far she's had a great entrance into this game. Kateřina Němcová, she plays it for Ondula Přibylová. Němcová gets it back and she dumps it in. Hard shot that bounces weirdly off a cushion behind the net of Slovakia. Now this will be an offside as Letova is still running after the ball. She did not hear a signalized offside. She makes her way to the bench with her team still leading. Slovakia 3-0. Quite satisfied with the performance of her team, of his team rather, and this game so far, as the Czechs have controlled much of the pace, and they are still on the power play for another 20 seconds as Turčanová sits in the box. Čížová, she's on the point now, a one-timer deflected off of Zuziaková, but the Czechs are on it. Petra Hercigová, turns with it, finds Barbora Patočková, who's had a good chance. This power play so far, and it now comes to an end as Turčanová is back in the game. So Slovakia survived a Czech advantage for the time being, but they are still on the ball in the offensive zone as Slovakia is unable to clear. Ball is deep. Now passed in front of the net where Slovakia blocks it. Another attempt trying to pick up her stick was Tereza Palová, and now Slovakia finally changes at least two players for now. It's been a long stay in their own zone after the penalty kill, which was ultimately successful. Still another 2 minutes to go in the second. Czech Republic leading Slovakia 3-0. Two goals by Manhartová and one by Tereza Palová. After some time, Slovakia tries it the other end. They pass in front of the net, could not be reached by anyone in blue jersey. Now another point shot from Žitňanská is now. Or it was Nina Štrbaková rather. She gets the ball back. She's got an open point shot and a hard one. And Zekolska struggled to find it a little bit. But ultimately she covers for a face-off. So some chances on the other end as well. Slovakia spend most of the time in the second in their own zone. Some positive signs on the other side. Tamara Bogušová made her way in front of the net, and Palová was battling for the rebound. She was pushed by Palová, and she is now in the box. So the Slovakia power play for a change, and the home fans are letting it be heard. Obviously, they want to support their players. Still, it's not over until it's over. So now Slovakia with a back chance in the dying minutes of the second. I don't have to remind you that a goal would be huge for Slovakia to make it a 2-goal game before the third period starts. It's much better than a 3-goal advantage. Another shot, just wide from the stick of Pravlíková. Slovakia with a good power play for a change. Now a deflection. It goes wide. Kateřina Zachovská didn't have to make a save. Palova on the forecheck. Now she's got some help from Rašková. And another call is up in the air, and a holding penalty. And it looks like it's gonna be Slovakia. As Natalia Palova is headed to the box. We're holding. Slovakia really didn't need this right now. They've had some good chances on the power play, but now it's over as Natalia Palova sits in the box. We're holding on Kateřina Němcová, who was protecting the ball well behind her own net, but she got held up by Palova. So 4-on-4 for the time being, then the Czech power play, but they score another one in the dying seconds of the second period. A turnover by Slovakia, and the Czech Republic capitalizes. This time it's Barbora Patočková who makes Slovakia pay for their mistakes. And now it certainly looks like a Czech Republic game to lose. Great individual effort by Patočková, who takes it away along the boards, and she took it right onto the net. She didn't look back, and on a forehand she puts it past the glove of Daniela Zuzjaková, who allows her first goal in this game. And 4 goals have been scored by Czech Republic in this period. A dominant performance by the Czechs as they lead it 4-0 against Slovakia, and they are on their way to a bronze medal. We'll still start this third period at 4-on-4. Now let's take a look at all the goals that have been scored in this 15 minutes. First it was Lucie Manhartová who fired this shot past Dominika Tabačková, who was in the net back then. Then on a turnover, Manhartová added her second. And the Czechs made it 3-0 on this goal from Tereza Palová, who got her a great pass from behind the net by Kristina Kaltonková, and the third one was scored in the dying seconds of the second period. And Barbora Patočková put it past Daniela Zuzjaková to make it 4-0 Czech Republic after 2. Welcome back to Steel Arena Košice for this bronze medal contest in the women's part of the tournament. So far it looks like Czech Republic is going to come home with a bronze medal because they lead Slovakia 4-0. All 4 goals have been scored in the second as Czech Republic totally dominated the play during the second 15 minutes, and now only a small miracle will save Slovakia from finishing 4th again. We started the 3rd period 4-on-4, but now Czech Republic back to full strength. And now a short power play for the Czechs should begin. A clearing attempt is stopped on the point and now deflected by Barbora Patočková, who's got the last goal so far. Still Czechs on the ball in the offensive zone with a couple more seconds to go on their advantage. But they only need to burn some time off the clock. They don't need to score another goals, but obviously they are still hungry to add even more on Slovakia's defense. Now there was nobody home on the wing as an open head was there for the Czechs. Now a hard pass bounces off the stick, and also Slovakia now back to full strength. Ledlova, she crosses the blue line, now a one-timer on the wing. There was left wide open. One of the Czech players, I think it was Martinu on this pass from Krížová. Or it was Petra Kvasničková who fired it on the net from her forehand. Zuziaková made a great save. She has allowed only 1 goal so far. As we know, there has been a goaltending change in the second as Dominika Tabačková was replaced after allowing 3 goals, but most of them were not her fault, so to say. Now collision behind the net, and now a chip. And not being called, so Slovakia can march forward. Alžbeta Šulíková dumped it out of her own zone and for an icing. Kateřina Zachovská still with not much work in this game as she faced only 3 shots in the second according to official statistics. Czech Republic controlled period number 2, and they are still on the ball in the offensive zone. Horálková. Now she gets it from Ledlova. Tereza Radová comes there to join them, and now she's got some open space as she fired. Blocked in front of Zuziaková, but Horálková still on the ball behind the net, or it was Barbora Patočková rather. She tried to pass in front. Another bad pass by the Slovaks who turned it over as many times before. Now an exhibition play between the legs of Barbora Patočková. Czechs are really confident right now, and why would they not be, as they lead 4-0 and are on their way to a bronze medal. But it's still not over as Nemcová's got a lot of open space as she fired it on the net, but Daniela Zuziaková maybe didn't even have to make the save. Paľová the other way, she's trying to work the ball free. And now she does, and Paľová's got some open space and open teammates in front, but she fired it on the net. It was way wide. A first good shift by Slovakia so far in the third. As Tamara Dobošová protects the ball against the boards. Now she loses it to Ledlova, who is off her aces. Denisa Křížová tried to get the ball back to her. Still Czech Republic. Denisa Křížová. And she turns with it on a great play. She passes to Ledlova. And Czech Republic still controlling the tempo of this game. Slovakia cannot get any sort of consistent pressure on the net of Kateřina Zechovská. Now one of the Slovakians without a stick, it was Kristýna Šimnová, but now she gets on the bench. Kaltonková, she tried to dig her way around. Anna Suráková. Finally, time for Slovakia to settle it down a bit, but only a dump out of the zone, which is picked up by Martinu, and Pavlina Horálková chases it deep in the zone. Horálková is checked by two Slovakia players. Suráková works the ball free only momentarily, as Czechs are still on it, and now Zuziakova tried to cover, a hard snapshot is blocked. Goes up in the air. Vršková with some open space the other way. She wanted to pass it. To her teammate, but the play wasn't there, so again back the other way as Zuziakova covers for a draw. So in the last couple of minutes, Czechs could have added more goals, but the score stays the same so far in the third, as Czech Republic leads Slovakia in this bronze medal game by a score of 4-0, and it doesn't look like any comeback is going to happen in Steel Arena in this game. Racing after it is Dobošová, but it goes out for an icing as she could not quite reach the ball. And disappointment looms on the faces of Slovakia players. No wonder they really wanted to end the tournament with a victory, but it looks like Czech Republic will be victorious today. But it's hard to argue that they have been the better side. They control the pace of the play for most of the game, and they now hold a comfortable 4-goal lead as they lose the face-off, as Petra Pravlíková tried to turn with it. Now she gets it in the neutral zone, where Tamara Dobošová is battling for it. Now she is able to come up with the ball. Dobošová, she got it stripped from Kateřina Němcová. A long pass intercepted by the Slovaks. Kaltonková looks it free for Czech Republic, who can change. Kateřina Němcová. She gets it to Kaltonková at last, and Kaltonková's got an open teammate. A biggest chance of this period so far, and it was Lucie Kubinová who was all alone on the far post, but she could not bury it past Daniela Zuziaková and Slovakia's net. Still only one goal allowed by this netminder, who substituted Dominika Tabačková. And Slovakia's net now. A collision along the boards, and it's gonna be a penalty against Czech Republic, as Zuziakova was already on her way on the bench. And maybe Žitňanská will go as well. That would be really unnecessary on Slovakia's part, as Kristina Kaltonková is the first one to head to the box. We will see whether anyone joins her on the other side. Žitňanská comes to sit in the box alongside Kristina Kaltonková. So, not a good result for the Czech Republic. Or for Slovaks rather, as they could have been on the power play, but Gabriela Žitňanská was called. For a penalty as well. So 4-on-4 ball hockey waits for the next 2 minutes. Still another discussions between the referees, maybe on where the face-off should go. It looks like the play will come all the way back into Slovakia zone, and that is indeed the case, with Surakova getting ready to take it against Patočková, who scored tonight. So for another 2 minutes, we're gonna play 4-on-4. Now a deflection in front of Kateřina Zechovská, who's had to battle to fight it off. Slovakia still on the ball on this 4-on-4. It's Zaborská, she fires it. It gets blocked and controlled by Czechs in the offensive zone. Patočková now, she passes it to Lucia Manhartová. She scored 2 goals. Obviously she is hungry for a hat trick, which is still possible for the Czech captain. Another minute of 4-on-4 to go. Lucia Manhartová is not going deep on the forecheck behind the net. Now Slovakia starts the rush, but it goes nowhere as Manhartová is able to intercept, and she works the ball free for Nemcová, who fires a hard shot on the net of Daniela Zuziaková, who covers on 2 tries as the initial attempt was completely deflected. It only shows you how hard the shot from the Czech defenseman Kateřina Nemcová was. She really got all on it. And the shoulder save by Daniela Zuziaková. So an unsportsmanlike conduct was the call on Gabriela Žitňanská, as we expected. That is why Slovakia didn't go on the power play. Instead, a 4-on-4. Now a one-timer from the slot. A good position for Tereza Radová, who tried to bury it past Zuziaková, but so far she's been really sharp. And that she only allowed 1 goal on Patočková. Now an interception by Kaltonková, who's all alone. Many mistakes by Slovak players so far in this game. Another one, it has been Alexandra Gaborčíková, who made a crucial turnover in her own zone, which left Kristina Kaltonková on the breakaway. But Zuziaková was great once again, and now she covers for a draw. Take a look again at the turnover which led to this great opportunity by Kristina Kaltonkova, who was left wide open after she intercepted the pass from Alexandra Gaborčíková, a 21-year-old defenseman. So another 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the third. And it looks like this game is all but over, as Czech Republic in control, leading by 4. Another shot on goal, this time it's wide. Chased down by Lucie Manhartová, who passes in front. Barbara Patačková could not get much on the shot. Žitňanská battling in the corner, but she is not successful. A great little pass and a grade A scoring chance once again for Czech Republic. It was Pavlína Horálková who had it, but she fired it just wide on the far post. Still Czech Republic on the ball, now on a backhander. Good back check. This time it was Tamara Dobošová who prevented Czech Republic from getting a shot off. Great stick work, but Czech Republic still spending a lot of time in the offensive zone. Another attempt. This time it was Denisa Křížová. Now a break off the other way, 3-on-2. After a long time for Slovakia, but Dobošová didn't make a great save, or rather a great play. And Nikola Němčeková couldn't quite reach it in the offensive zone as the whistle goes. Klára Sajošková was in a race with Němčeková. The face-off in neutral zone is won by Czech Republic. Alžběta Šulíková tried to get the ball deep, but she did not succeed as Czech Republic takes it behind the net. Lucie Kubínová, she didn't pass it to her teammate, which was Kaltonkova. Now Kubínová gets it, and Kaltonkova with a great chance on the rebound. Again, a backhander on the net. Zuziakova has been great so far. Another save by her, and another one. This time it was wide from Lucie Kubínová. Czechs are hungry, even though there are only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. Slovakia tries to clear, but it's been all Czech Republic in the third. They've spent the entire 30 minutes almost in the offensive zone, and now they score. A screen in front on a shot from Tereza Radová, who makes it 5-0 Czech Republic. And Zuziakova didn't see much from the shot, I assume from her reaction. She really has to work hard since coming into this game. Radová with a quick shot, and Zuziakova didn't even react. It got past her right shoulder, but she definitely did not see anything as Šulíková was screening in front of her. And Czech Republic takes a timeout after this goal, maybe just to settle things down a bit. But it is already clear that in the women's tourney, Czech Republic will finish third and thus will take bronze medal home. As 5-0 is quite a decisive score. So a 17-year-old defenseman scores fifth goal. Tereza Radová, she's still very young. She put it past Zuziakova. So another 2 minutes left. This is a bronze medal game.
Čas 42:55. Gól Česká republika, hráč kračí skôr 66.
Attempt by Slovakia goes wide. Only a minute and a half remain. Now another shot, this time by Pavlína Horálková. Ledlová passes it in front. Matočková could not get to it. As Czech Republic still active on the forecheck, even with a 5-goal lead under their belt. Palová works it free. She tried to go through the middle. She checks Simon Hartová. And another break developing for the Czechs. 2-on-1. Had a good block on this pass. And almost Zurinová put it into her own net as Zuziakova had to be sharp. Another 30 seconds or so to play. Matočková was turning with it and she got tripped up. So another penalty on Slovakia in the dying seconds of the third. And it's gonna be Patricia Maria Zurinová, 20-year-old defenseman, who will sit perhaps for the rest of this game in the box. But it's only a statistical data at this point, as it is certain Czech Republic will be victorious in this bronze medal game. Maybe one more chance for them, as they still have another 20 seconds to go on the power play. Alkova battling. Alkova joins her. She will probably not get the hat trick. Maybe one more shot for the Czechs. Nemcová fires from the point. It goes wide, and it effectively ends this third place contest between Czech Republic and Slovakia. And you can see how the Czech girls can celebrate. Obviously, they can be really satisfied with this result. They have dominated much of this game. They deservedly take it by a score of 5-0. And after a gold medal from 2 years ago, Czech Republic takes bronze. And Slovakia will be very disappointed after another 4th place finish, especially given that Slovakia played at home in this tournament. And a lot of emotion on Slovakia's side, which is understandable on their part. As one side celebrates, the other one is left in tears. Many of the players really showing emotions. As we'll stay here in Steel Arena for a medal ceremony, as Czech Republic will take their bronze medals. Here is Josef Štimpel, a former NHL player and a man who is responsible for this Ball Hockey World Championships being played in Košice. President of the Slovakian Ball Hockey Association.
President of the Slovak Streetball Hockey Union, and Julius Saras, General Secretary of the Slovak Streetball Hockey Union. Dámy a páni, nasleduje vyhlásenie
So now a medal ceremony.
Ceny odovzdajú Jozef
But before that, people is there to present the trophies. On Team Slovakia, it is Alžběta Šulíková, an 18-year-old defenseman who is in tears as many of her teammates, but at least a consolation prize for her. Obviously a really young team for Slovakia.
The best player of the Czech Republic is player number najlepšou hráčkou týmu České republiky je hráčka číslo 22 Lucie Manhartová.
And for Czech Republic, it's their captain Lucie Manhartová, who is the best player of this game, and deservedly so, as Manhartová scored 2 times, and her goals were ultimately the difference.
We will now present the awards to the referees of the bronze medal game. The referees of the game were Kelly Goldwire and Petra Hovorková. Dámy a páni, teraz odovzdáme ocenenie rozhodkyne.
Now an award also for the referees of this bronze medal game.
Kelly Goldwire a Petra Hovorková.
They did a good job as well of keeping this game clean on both sides.
ISBHF Women's World Ball Hockey Championship is Team Slovakia. Na štvrtom mieste sa na majstrovstvách sveta
And now a 4th place finish for Team Slovakia.
umiestnil Team Slovenska. Now the medals for the fourth place will be presented to Team
They're going to be awarded at least some consolation prizes for medals as well. As all of the players in blue now get their prizes. As I mentioned, and as you can see also, a very young side with a lot of future ahead of them. Slovakia. Many young players, a couple of 15-year-olds, and then a 17-year-old. Also one 16-year-old. Now all the members of the staff of Slovakia will get their medals as well as a handshake line. Ends the tournament for Slovakia. It's good to see. They show sportsmanship in defeat. Back on the blue line. Now it will be time for a happier half of the players left on the field, as Czech Republic will certainly have a reason to celebrate as they take home bronze medals. And of course also a trophy for a 3rd place, but now a small trophy also for the 4th place, as the captain Pavlíková will take it from the hands of a member of Slovakia Association. So Pavlíková Makes it in front of her teammates who are obviously still very disappointed, but maybe in time they will realize that it is a good learning experience for them on their way to bigger achievements. Now it's time for the bronze medal team to take their prize. The Czech Republic also in a good tournament. Maybe they wanted to battle in the final, or definitely they did, but ultimately they have to settle for a third place finish, which is sometimes better than to lose in the final. We'll see who is victorious in the match that will follow, and the USA will take on Canada in the women's part of the final. And the men's games wait here in Steel Arena. Also a third place game between the Czech Republic and Canada, and then a big final between Finland and Slovakia to finish this Hockey World Championships, which is taking place for the fourth time here in Slovakia. Certainly, it has been a great tournament. We'll sum it up after the last game is over. Also, members of the coaching staff will take their bronze medals of this tournament. And now it's time for a presentation of a third place trophy. And I assume the captain Lucia Manhartova will take it to her teammates. First national anthem. So after the national anthem of Czech Republic, it is time for them to take the third place trophy back to Czech Republic. Lucia Manhartova gets it, and she will celebrate with her teammates. And now they are able to put the trophies above their hands, as all of the players will celebrate individually with the trophy as usual. So with a look at Czech players, carry on with our 5 games from 2019 Hockey World Championships, and as I said earlier, now a gold medal game in women's part of the turning weights. So we'll be back in a while for a game between USA and Canada for gold.